Alright, YouTube, what's up? How you doing? Last video of the day that I'm making on twitch.tv/hero_78. I've been running through the last 2 hours showing information about what's about to come from the KOF, Flash, X, whatever you want to call it, Tekken 7 collaboration. And one of those things is, or many of those things, is the banners that are coming out for this game. And you'll be actually pleasantly surprised, and I'll show you why. So, obviously they mentioned, one second. Obviously they mentioned Geese, KOFS Geese. He has a 0.3% rate. No one else from KOF is in his banner. He is extremely good. He's not considered a Tekken fighter, so you won't be able to use him in the time attack, an either or for the time attacks. He's just there to obviously have it on because, as they said, he's a crossover because obviously Geese is in Tekken 7, so they wanted to bring KOFS Geese here as well. He is the best red in the game. He's absolutely a terrifying, almost. I'm pretty sure he's broken. If you just look at everything that he does, it is insane. He increases attack by 20% for 10 seconds. He stuns the enemy for 2 seconds upon a successful attack. Becomes immune to damage for 3 seconds off his second skill. Then he has deal shot damage equal to 34% of attack to target every 1 second for 7 seconds, decreasing attack speed by 50% and movement speed by 50% upon landing a skill. Drops lightning on the target landing skill, increasing active skill cooldown to 1.5%. Deals shot damage equal to 30% of attack every 1 second for 5 seconds. And then he has a stun enemy for 3 seconds. He is extremely good. Extremely good. He is a unit you must have. He's a typical summon 30 multis to get for Mercy. But I'm going to say this. I know I'm going to get some stuff for it. Even though he's a really good unit and you should have him, he's going to come back. He's going to come back around. You cannot reroll for him like efficiently because you have to beat stage, the third stage, which is, hold on. You have to beat 94, 95, and 96 and get to stage, get to the third sub-stage, which is chapter 3. So you have to get 3 of 3 in order to even, and you have to beat 3 of 3 in order to even summon him. So you can't effectively reroll for him. It would take forever, at least a 2 to 3 hour reroll. It would be really hard. And in all honesty, these Tekken characters are going to come and they're going to go and they're not going to come back. So Geese to me is the best red, hands down, extremely good. But that's whale material. And again, if you're willing to reroll 2 to 3 hours just to try to get him, good luck. but I wouldn't. So the next banner we're going to talk about is the very first of the 2 banners because they won't come out right away. There's a Volume 1 and Volume 2, which is Jin Kazama and of course Tekken's Ling Xiaoyu. They have a 1%. Luckily, this is only a 20 multi. So when this banner and the second banner come out, which is also a 20 multi, you're going to get a Mercy pull for both of them. Unless, of course, you got super lucky and pulled both units. 1% rate isn't that great, but it's the higher of the units, the higher of the summonable units. Then there is also Mr. Big and Ling Xiaoyu at a 1.5, which is step up, the same as King and Maximum, and of course King and Kill. So basically on the third one, you get to select a card selector between Mr. Big and Li Jingfei. And then on the 6th summon, you obviously can pick one or the other, whichever one you don't have respectively. I don't know their current ranking within the meta, but they are going to be in the banners as well. And then of course, not to forget these guys, Tekken, Kazuya Mishima, Heihachi Mishima. There's currently no rating for them, but as far as this banner goes, the one you want is Jin. I think that they're both really good. Kazuya is more of a Tekken buffer. He attacks, increases Tekken fighter's attack by 55%, but he does have really good core stuff, which is critical combo duration increase. Becomes immune to damage for 5 seconds with HP is 1% or less. He also has reset cooldown upon successful attack on his Wind God Fist. He has a 40% chance to stun enemies for 2 seconds upon a successful attack. He decreases attack by 28% for 7 seconds, becomes immune to damage for 3 seconds. And then his he recovers the active team member's HP by 12%. So to me, he is probably one of those units that's going to be like an A+. I don't know if he'll be anything besides that. And then as far as Heihachi goes, he has a stun target for 2 seconds upon landing the critical hit. He'll shot enemies, deal shot damage equal to 22% of attack to the target every 1 second for 7 seconds upon landing a skill. Deal shot damage equal to 27% of attack to target every 1 second for 7 seconds upon landing a skill. So if you, like I said, if you get the cards, which are in another video, the battle cards for the Tekken event only, like Heihachi would be extremely good. They also power up Jin Kazama. Jin has increased attacks to 45% of defense for 7 seconds when using a skill. Gains super armor for 3 seconds and damage immunity. It's just absurd. 6% chance to stun the enemy for 2 seconds upon a successful attack. And then his super is active team members obtain 10% power and increase their critical rate by 7% for 10 seconds. And of course, Ling Xiaoyu has gain armor for 3 seconds when using a skill. 6% chance to stun enemies upon for 2 seconds upon successful attack. Increases penetration for 7 seconds by 1,200. Disable targets roll for 3 seconds upon landing this active skill. That means they can't obviously dodge out of the way. They're going to take an L. That would be extremely good for PvP. Actually, even is that PvP only? That doesn't say PvP only. So that's actually really good. Being able to make the like Reroll, Geese, all the bosses not roll would be really good. Assuming it works on PvE. 100% chance to recover 7% active skill damage upon landing an active skill. Cooldown 15 seconds. Increase all team members' attack by 20%. Attack speed by 5% and 10%. For 10 seconds, excuse me, upon landing an ultimate move. Which actually sounds really good. She's rated in the like the A+, almost S tier units. But most likely you'll pull both of the units unless you're extremely unlucky. But if you don't, you want to go for Jin. I can't tell you who to go for in regards to Heihachi or Kazuya. I mean, honestly, I would go for Heihachi personally, but I also could see Kazuya's merit. But this character is absurdly good. He's a must-have if you're a whale, and but I would honestly wait for it to come back around if you were trying to just focus on getting Tekken units, and then I'm not gonna personally get these characters from their banner. I'll get them later on when they come through on a regular roll. And then of course, like I said, the battle cards, which are the KOFS battle card, the Tekken battle cards. But if you buy the $80 pack, you can have a chance to get in, any one of those cards. Same thing for the first one. I think the $80 packs times 3 are like, if you have the money, of course. If you don't, but they are surely worth it if you have the money. This is a 15 multi-summon to guarantee one of the 6 Tekken crossover cards, which isn't too expensive, but I mean, unless you're super lucky early on pulling Jin Ling, this is going to be really hard to obtain these cards in particular. And also, if you're going for fighters instead of cards, that's going to be rough. So it's going to be rough for any free-to-play player to get all this stuff. You're going to get a big amount of rubies, but if you're trying to pull for Paul, most of your rubies after you get these units will go there, so it'll be really hard unless you're focused on getting their specials to get those specials. Armor King, the card and unit, the unit and his battle card are free to get, so at least that will be kind of a good consolation prize. But this is going to be an expensive event for those of you that didn't save rubies. Of course, if you're a fresh account, you'll be able to save your rubies now and hopefully get the majority of the units. If not, you can reroll, get Jin. I wouldn't worry too much about Zhao Yu, and then you could try getting the battle cards. And then, of course, wait for Heihachi and Kazuya, respectively, which I think Heihachi would be the more coveted fighter. I could be wrong. And then there's a $40 Ling in the shop. Armor King is free. Jin is free. And Iori is also free. So that's all the videos. That's all the videos. That's a lot of videos. I'm sorry for the spam. Hopefully you enjoy all the content, information, news, all of it on this channel, which is obviously Hero_78 of YouTube. And then if you want to chill, watch, maybe do a PvP battle on stream, twitch.tv/Hero_78. I also stream on nemo.tv/HERO78. I get paid to stream there, so that's why I stream there. I play this. I play Mobile Legends Bang Bang, Call of Duty. Thank you to El Torito for making the thumbnails for all the videos. Thank you guys for chilling, supporting. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. All that stuff matters. It does keep me in the algorithm. It does help show support. I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys. I'm just really... Oh, thank you to the devs. I'm sorry. Thank you to the devs for allowing me to get this early build and make content for it. Help people understand what they should do with their money. Help people, get information and just set up accordingly for this event. I really do appreciate it. I'm out.